My name is Max Banfield. Welcome to my talk. Today I'll be discussing Club 27, which is a list of famous people, particularly movie stars and musicians who died at the age of 27. I'll start by pointing out certain facts. For example, when I was about 10 years old, I was coming out of hospital after having my tonsils removed, and I was eating an ice cream that the doctor had recommended my father get me to relieve any problems with the throat. And I thought one day I must grow up and become a medical researcher. That ambition didn't last very long in the early stages. Then, age 12, I had my appendix removed, and after I recovered, my mother told me that I'd survived a dozen different operations and illnesses. And so I had this idea that I wouldn't do anything to bring about my own health problems. It'd have to be somebody else's fault. And I didn't know much about medicine or anything else of those days. But there are other people who had the idea, other kids who had the idea that that was somewhat different. For example, my father and teachers said, don't smoke cigarettes. It'll give you cancer when you get old. And I thought, I'm not going to smoke cigarettes, and I'm not going to get addicted to them. But some kids thought, in their rebellious manner, they're not going to let their fathers and their teachers tell them what to do. They smoke anyway, so they're going to smoke. And they would walk about in some way mimicking the Marlboro Man, the macho Marlboro Man, and the upper class Benson and Hedges man. These people were portrayed on television as role models. They also went on, some of them, to smoke marijuana and to take drugs like LSD. They also some of them had the general view that they wanted to live the young, fast and adventurous life, and so they would speed about on their motorbikes or their cars. They wanted to lead the adventurous life, the short and speedy adventurous life, rather than the long and boring life. Well, 50 years have gone by, and I've been attending history classes at U3A, and Len Wilkins has been talking about things like Genghis Khan, the murderous Genghis Khan, the Silk Road, and Julius Caesar, Vlad the Impaler, Cleopatra and the barbarians, famous explorers like Marco Polo, Vasco da Gama and Christopher Columbus, and the Aztec and Inca empires of South America, and Napoleon, and Sitting Bull, and Custer of North America, and Hitler, and Winston Churchill. But he's also discussed the history of the movie industry and the history of music, and included talks on the pop singers and so forth. And he brought up the list of 27. These are famous people who died at the age of 27, and I'll read it to you. Robert Johnson, 1938. Brian Jones, 1969. Alan Blindale Wilson, 1970. Jimi Hendrix, 1970. Janis Joplin, 1970. Jim Morrison, 1971. Ron Pigeon McKernan, 1973. Kurt Cobain, 1994, and Amy Winehouse died in 2011, all aged 27. But wait, there's more. These died younger, though not at that age. Sonny Boy Williamson, 1948, aged 34, murdered. Buddy Holly, 1959, aged 22, aircraft crash. Joanne Allman, 1971, aged 24, traffic accident. Keith Relf, 1976, aged 33, electrocuted by his guitar. Elvis Presley, 1977, aged 42, heart attack. Mark Bolan, 1977, aged 29, traffic accident. Cassie and Steve Gaines, Ronnie Van Zant, 1977, aircraft crash. Keith Moon, 1978, aged 32, drug overdose. Johnny O'Keefe, 1978, aged 43, heart attack. Sid Vicious, 1979, aged 21, drug overdose. Bon Scott, 1980, aged 33, alcohol poisoning. John Bonham, 1980, aged 32, drowned in his own vomit. John Lennon, 1980, aged 40, murdered. 1980. Bob Marley, 1981, aged 36, cancer. Cliff Burton, 1986, aged 24, traffic accident. Roy Orbison, 1988, aged 52, heart attack. Freddie Mercury, 1991, aged 45, AIDS. Stevie Ray Vaughan, 1991, aged 35, helicopter crash. Now, I'm here still to read this list. And there are other people who led the adventurous lives in the music industry or the movie industry and are still around too. So, well, whatever you can get from that list in terms of what you do in the future or what you have done, good luck. There's that element to life as well.